Hello and welcome to Oakland. We're at Ring Central Coliseum. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Oakland Athletics. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. And as we get set for Game 5, Chris, it seems like this series could still have a few twists and turns in it.
Well, being down 3-1, calling it a do-or-die game is no exaggeration. But these situations tell us a lot about a team's character. And for some teams, it brings out their absolute best. But for others, it can kind of prove to be an overwhelming scenario to face. And so we'll see how they show up here today.
And we'll also get to see what kind of killer instinct they have on the other side. Some teams can get a little too relaxed when they're so comfortably in the driver's seat. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill, the lefty, Hogan Harris.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Swing and a foul straight back. Line and a base hit into right.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Top of the zone for a called strike.
0-1.
Next offering is downstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one is absolutely belted. Goodbye, home run. A 2-run shot, and that gives them a lead. It's 2-0.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And here comes Sander Bogarts. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Popped up first base side. Base hit. Here's Manny Machado. Right through there for a strike. 2 runs across in the inning here in Game 5 of the World Series. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And a foul ball. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in Game 5. And the 0-2.
Inside ball.
And a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Luis Campusano stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And safe. It's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here,
now this one gets through around third. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. Man at first, Jurickson Profar digs in now. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And that one hammered. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. The relay. Safe.
couldn't have timed it up any better than that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
The 0-2. To the right side, Geloff. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Padres 4 and the Athletics coming to bat. Back here in the East Bay. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Glenn Otto. What do we have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And a pitch.
Ball.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And it's strike 2.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. And 1-2-3 go the A's. They're down 4-0. Back in Oakland, new inning getting started. So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. Harris back to work. Fought off foul. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The lefty fires. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. In the air out to center. He makes the grab, and there's one away. Luis Ariz stands in. He led off the game with a single and then came around to score. Ground ball up the middle. Allen. Now the throw to first on the run. 2 down.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that one.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
That one hit to right. Brown has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Padres 4 and the A's nothing. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter for Oakland, Seth Brown. The pitch. Fastball for a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Strike 2. And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. Just misses with that one. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
And first offering is fouled off. The Athletics down by 4. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. And that just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here in the East Bay, it's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander Bogaerts.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And first offering is fouled off. Bogaerts, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Aruba. Now this is in the air down the line. Brown on the move. Squeezes it. 1 up, 1 down. Now Machado up here. He's 0 for 1.
Manny Machado.
And that one fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. That's towards center. Ruiz settles under this one. Hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down. Next for the Padres, Ha-Sung Kim. Singled and scored his first time. Foul ball there. 2 outs, base is empty. That one ripped left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now it's going to be Luis Campusano. And there's a ball. So 2 balls and no strikes.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Pitch in the dirt, and the count's full. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning.
Make a great catch like that. It's all about timing the jump. His timing was perfect. Excellent grab, and he comes down with it. The inning is over.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Otto back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And misses inside.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Fastball in for a strike. 2-2 now. And another ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Line drive, and that'll get down for a base hit. Around first and hustling for second, and he's in with a stand-up double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Nick Allen stands in now, looks at that one inside. Ruiz, the runner at second with one away. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Arise. Calls it in, 2 away.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Noda. He swings and fouls one off. Man at second. And there's the strike. The other way, base hit. Around third, the throw in, but it's offline.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
2 outs. Late on that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And
1
that's
ball,
down and
2
away.
strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching the World Series on the show. World Series Game 5. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jurickson Profar. The pitch. Out to short, Allen. Now a jump throw. One up, one down. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. Next pitch misses way outside. Lifted in the air down the left side. That one gets down for a hit. And the postseason success continues for him. And now, Jackson Merrill. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that's in for a strike. Man at first, one away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And that one is lifted in the air. Ruiz tracks it down for the out.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
The rise in the box now. No balls and a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joe Boyle getting ready to go. Medina getting loose as well. Here comes a pitch. Cronenworth runs. Liner, base hit. Lead runner around second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And that one fouled off. And now the lefty. Ground ball left side. And it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back in Oakland, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Brent Rooker. And here it comes.
Ball one.
Wouldn't chase that time.
You know, these A's just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Fly ball down the line. And it falls. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Now, Seth Brown. That one is upstairs.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The A's trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The rise. Takes it himself. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Davis in the box for the 2nd time. 1 ball, no strikes. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. One away with a runner at third. And that one is inside. And now it's even up.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Outside low, and it's a full count. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And he deals. Out there to center. Nice grab on the run. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 4-2. This is J.J. Bleday. He popped out his first time. This one pops straight up near the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. So they get one run, one hit, no errors, and nobody left on. We're headed to the fifth. It's the Padres 4 and the A's 2. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander Bogaerts.
The pitch. Ball one to Bogaerts.
You know, these Padres, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Corrals it, and there's one down.
The third baseman, number 13.
And now it's Manny Machado. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, but one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy. Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And a base hit into right. And that keeps the inning going. And now the catcher comes up to him. Luis Campusano. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. 0-1.
0-1.
Kim, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. And we're back. Here's the speedy catcher, Shea Langoliers. The right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone. 1-1.
You know, these Athletics, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Ruiz stands in now and watches strike 1. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Stepping in, Nick Allen. The Athletics trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. Otto keeping him close. Oh, 2 now. Struck him out looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Pickoff move to first, and he's back standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And there's a foul ball. Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Padres 4 and the A's 2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Joe Boyle.
Now
just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano, 1 for 2. And a pitch. In the air, right field, and he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
The 0-1. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And here is fly ball center field. Ruiz under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Not even close there. 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And there's ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So the batting order turns over. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Righty delivers. Pitch misses outside. And it's a ball and a strike. And fouled off. All loaded up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering misses down and away.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
On the ground, 2 ball. Throws to first in time, but the runner scores from third. Thought they had a shot at him at the plate.
Now batting,
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here, and it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on. Fastball for a strike. There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
At the belt and fires. Sliced hard but foul. Profar at third. Merrill at second with 2 gone. Base hit. 1 run is in. Fires it to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. It's 7-2.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
They bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot. Luis Medina.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. 1 for 3. Tatis runs. Pitches low. Safe at second with a stolen base. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man on second, 2 down. That one fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Ruiz snags it on the run. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Padres 7 and the A's 2. Back here in the East Bay, bottom of the 6th inning. Now here is Zach Gelof. The right-hander back to work. Gelof measures 6 feet 2 inches. 24 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Brings it in. 1 away. At the plate, Brent Rooker. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo. Light tower power?
That's right. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Seth Brown. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's 1-1. Good eye in that spot. Kicks and fires. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. A's go quickly and quietly there. They're down 5. It's 7-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now here is Manny Machado. The pitch. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Ruiz makes the catch. 1 down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
On the ground, Gelof gathers and throws to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Luis Campusano getting ready to hit. And ball 1. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Zach Jackson preparing to come on if needed. Alexander getting cranked up as well. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning.
We refer to third base as the hot corner, but that one was a hot one on the other side of the diamond. Nice job, quickly leaving the ground, makes the catch, and that ends the inning.
Back in Oakland, bottom of the inning. Now it's J.D. Davis. And the pitch.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
And it's fouled away. Oh, 0-2 to Davis. Slider misses outside. Line to left, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
And lines out to third.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 1 out and a runner at second here in the late stages of Game 5. Right side. Tosses to first. Awesome play there.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the center fielder, Esteury Ruiz. On the ground to short. Kim with the throw to first. That is the inning. And we're back. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jurickson Profar. Medina back to work. Profar gets a piece there. That one way inside. Wouldn't chase that time. That one out to right. On his way over. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Now the DH for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one opts against the fence. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw in there safely.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. He was clearly ready to jump all over it.
One down. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. Cronenworth stands at third with one gone in the inning. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Ruiz settles underneath it. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Now a relay to the plate, and he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
In the air, left field, down the line. That one gets down for a hit. And that extends the inning.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
2 outs. On the ground to third. They get the force. That ends the frame. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Padres 8 and the A's 2. On to the bottom of the 8th, digging in for Oakland, Nick Allen. The pitch. Down the line. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Just missed. Out towards left center. Profar has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. So the lineup flips over. And the batter now, Ryan Noda. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab. 2 down. Zach Geller, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And they'll do it again. Next offering is down low.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And the A's are gone in order. And it's still 8-2. Zach Jackson gets the call from the pen.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Second baseman, Xander Bogart.
And here it comes. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So man aboard. Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Manny Machado. Bogart's on the go. This to center field. Makes the grab. Now a long throw to first. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. And at first, Ha-Seong Kim, the next up for the Padres. In the air out towards right center. Sizing this one up. They got it for out number 2.
Now back,
Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. There's a strike.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
In the air, right side. In position. And makes the grab. And that is that. So no runs. No base hits. No errors. And 1 left. Heart of the order. 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Padres 8 and the A's 2. Back here in the East Bay. Now it's the DH, Brent Rooker. Otto back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Merrill makes the grab, 1 down. He's 2 outs away. Now it's the right fielder, Seth Brown. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Nope,
Pitch misses. Ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Davis in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And there it is. America's finest city has America's finest baseball team. The Padres are World Series champions.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these players. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when they return home.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. For Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game.